Yo, what up? Let's cut the timer for a second. I have a little man behind me, so apologies. There won't be much casting today. I also might need to save my voice for some reason. Hashtag not said. Let's have a look. You guys talking to me because we are live. So let's have a look at some of these teams that are playing. So a couple of things which I did clock working through the week, and obviously the guys did let me know them Nemesis is not playing. So they're not going to be around today. They opted to take the week out because they're like week qualified. Does mean though that they are not going to be looking for that golden ticket, but kind of irrelevant, right? I spoke about this the other day or the other week with Blank. They've already got qualification. Aurora Gaming is playing today. Construction workers are playing today. Jogo Benito are playing today. So all big names there. The guys are opting to follow Group F today. I don't know why, but we were following Group F today. So if I were to look at Group F quickly, nice hair. It's a bit of a messy hairdo today. Changing things up. Right, Group F. So, Aurora Gaming, Baldini, The Myth-Off, Beer Fellas, Brainlag, X-How, Inter, and Flash Bang. Come on, man, you did Group A always. I know. It's not me picking. I would have gone Group A again. I don't know why they chose Group F. Yeah, not sure. It's not me. It's not production either. The guys asked in chat. The other guys doing the kind of community casting stuff. Hey ho, is what it is. We're fine. The good thing is we get to see all of them. Our first game will be E versus F, then D versus F, then B versus F, then C versus F, and A versus F. Messes with my mojo, people. Messes with my mojo. I was happy. It's the final week. Just keep doing A, right? But it is what it is. Group F's pretty stacked though. Interesting, we've got the Myth-Off. They need to qualify. Aurora Gaming need to qualify, right? When we look at the overall leaderboard, they're not looking good. X-How not as bad. Inter need to qualify. Flashbang need another opportunity to get in as well. And you got to remember, we're fighting for the last 16 spots, and we're cutting off. So from first place to 19th place is what we're looking to take after the final cups on Saturday. And that basically, what does that mean? So it depends if you enter in first to 6, I believe. You go on day number 1, then so on and so on. The final 2 actually end on the last day. So if the higher up you can get on this leaderboard, the better it is going to be for these teams, because it means they're going to be able to kind of, if they fail, they're going to have the opportunity to kind of like, do you know what? We're able to kind of still get through. You're asking for the teams, Rambo? It's here, bro. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, no Group A today. Well, we will get Group A, but we'll get later. And again, apologies, guys. We're not going to do too much of a cast. I'm going to be here. I'm resting my voice. Winky wink. You might see me tomorrow. You may not. But, yeah. It's pretty tough. Quite a few teams have fallen early as well already. So, yeah, interesting that we are... Yeah, we're not seeing as strong, I suppose, of a lobby format. Group A is pretty stacked though. No Slack, NWP, Condi, Full Send Funeral, no tag team. Full Send Funeral actually been working their way out. I'll give them their GGs in a moment. No tag team. They could do with getting through to the final. Jogo Benito are in. XDD and Boards are in as well. Strong team for Group A. Group B. Do you find this website confusing? Let me talk websites actually, guys. I have paid someone now just to go look at my stuff, and my website track.gg. So you'll notice that this week's not come out because we paused it because he's working on the automations properly. There's a couple of desync issues, so we have to wait and see. Did you upload the podcast for T-Bone and Kitty Cat? I've clipped it, so it's nearly there. I need to upload it, and I've also clipped up. I've had the feedback from the PMI and the PGC podcast or vlog. I've got some adjustments that needs to be made to that, so I've asked for that one to be sorted as well. There is a big topic conversation. I will upload the clip today, but I'll throw it out to you guys in chat. The regional partner teams have been unable. They're not allowed to play this, guys. So when it comes to when we see them, and that will be the next stage at playoffs, when we see regional partner teams, are they going to be at a disadvantage coming into this? or an advantage because they've been able to sit back and watch. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let me go throw you guys to a short break. I am here. I am live, so I will continue to talk to you guys. And yeah, we're just literally waiting for match number 1 to start. So I expect it in like 15 minutes. And I am going to go make a coffee as well. So I'll see you guys in a few.
goes on. It goes on. It goes on. It goes on. Switch it up, I'm in my reverie, solo in my energy, sensing all your jealousy, take it. I don't care enough, I let it be, nothing off my memories. If I ever hit it ice, I'ma do my thing. Fear of missing out is scared of me. Where the fuck you been? Always gotta keep 'em wondering. What's the reason in front end? It look better on paper, I look better in person. It all works in my favor. It goes on, 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 switch it up, I'm in my reverie, solo in my energy, sensing all your jealousy, take it. I don't care enough, I let it be, nothing off my memories. If I ever hit it ice, I'ma do my thing. Fear of missing out is scared of me. Where the fuck you been? Always gotta keep 'em wondering. What's the reason in front end? It look better on paper, I look better in person. It all works in my favor. It goes on, 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 on.
Here we go. Yeah, there's not much casting today, guys. I'll be honest with you. I've got a man with me. But I still want to make sure we cover something. Yeah, we are live. And yes, we do have a sync. Obviously, the map and the live stream. Apologies, now. The moment I start, he's just making a lot of noise. So it's always the case. Max, you're being too noisy, mate. Max, too noisy. Gotta be quiet. Quieter. Ooh, hopefully quiets down. Wait and see. I don't believe it's gonna happen. Flame path for this one is the northeast, down towards the southwest, through the middle, through the heart, through the soul. There's gonna be a ankle. Oof. What else we got? Evening, leaderboard. Leaderboard's not there, but the leaderboard is gonna be. I'll get the leaderboard for you. Leaderboard is gonna be over here. Schedule. Day 3. Rankings. There you go. Leaderboard is going to be here. Next week off, starting tomorrow. Nice. Take that. I'll take that all day long. I need to be able to listen to the game. So, latter part. So I was reading, the guys have basically picked it this because of Aurora Gaming, if I'm honest with you. Aurora Gaming do need a big day. I do understand why they wanted to maybe follow this one. Yo. Taking a few shots already. I'll go playing one. I need to update their team actually on my website. As I mentioned before, actually I've got someone already working on it, so we can figure out exactly who, what, where, how many. Turn the game sound on. Turn the map feed sound off. I think that's going to be about balance, right? Wait and see. I don't want to. Not as much as a cost today, guys. I'm just going to chill back, watch with everyone else. The games unfold. You can bring the map stream up at anyone as well. Rotation. Not many teams in brain lags in. Royal Gaming's there. We're making our way over. They need a massive game, Royal Gaming. And what are you saying? You good? Welcome back. I've not spoken to you in ages, mate. Oh, actually, good shout. Good shout. I've not looked at that. No, it won't be. That should be better. Good shout. That's why you're here. That's why you're here, bro. I did ask the guys, actually, to be fair. I want an RTMP field next time. I don't want like a SRT feed, like a YouTube feed. 2 reasons. 1, it always goes out of sync. And 2, if you don't set the resolution, it's a pain. It's a pain. Let me open a few things up, actually. Just waiting for sound to come through on the other one. I think I'm about in sync. No, I'm definitely not. I'm well out of sync. This is what annoys me. I cannot sync with you guys. I need to pause your feed. Oh, I hate these feeds like this. It's just not good. Sorry guys, I am going to pause your feed quickly. Bear with me. What I'm just basically doing at the moment, guys, I'm just trying to sync my feed up with your feed. Okay, that's not far. Map feed's not synced, but we'll take it. So Raw Gaming, they do need a big game. Construction Workers is not playing. They are, I believe, they're in another lobby. I thought they weren't going to play Construction Workers this week, because Team Nemesis said they're not going to play because they've already qualified, right? So yes, they don't get the chance to kind of get that golden ticket and go straight through to the first stage of the playoffs, but they already have, guys. They already have, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Apologies again if you have just jumped in. It's not a huge cast today. More of a watch party style. Worst case now, I can turn my camera on if you really want to see me. I've got my little man behind me. So Mrs. is out. So instead of doing nothing, I wanted to give you guys something. Yeah, it is fun to see him play. It's true. We was talking earlier, Adrian, about that team. Guys asking me, Rambo, and he was asking me who's going to be going through to EWC, who's going to take the 2 spots. You've got to put, and as I said, construction workers, you've got to put up there, right? But they won't be called the construction workers anymore. They surely are going to get picked up because it's the phase team plus Nail It. Construction workers will be disruptors, should we say, if they do qualify. Team which needs a good day and ensure themselves through to kind of that cup is going to be TMO. TMO have made the changes. We saw them make the change with Cappy. Butchyway playing first. Great Molly. Layosh is on flames and Milky will find 2. And for the guys that wanted to watch Aurora Gaming, it's not a good start for them. Hashtag Group A. Sten's a good player though. I generally can't put my finger on this. I don't understand why they're not performing. Because they weren't performing before. Yeah, it is. And do you know what? It's sad to see. I don't think FaZe actually put a an announcement out about it, about them disbanding. So here's what it is. But we see maybe they might come back. We saw Team Liquid come back. Hashtag to the wrong region, but they came back. Did everyone watch Prop Hunt this morning? I had a lot of fun casting that, to be fair. I've had a lot of fun playing that as well, also. I do need to free up my map stream as well. So I won't bring the picture-in-picture back just yet. I'm trying how the map's going to hit. Bad Boy not playing for TMO. No, he's still technically a sub for TMO. So I think Mika's been brought in. We spoke about this a little bit before. Obviously, Mika's got esports. Bad Boy could be a really good esports player, but he's a content creator, and you do see sometimes some of that content creating coming out. I hate to use the phrasing, and I'm definitely not the best player out there. I think you guys will get what I mean. Like, he sometimes dies a little bit cheap, right? And like, because when you're playing ranked and when you're playing with your mates, you can get away with those type of kills because you can step out of the buildings and you can get people like flying down. But like, the best example I've got is in the middle of Roz, and it's like, you're in the middle of Roz, mate. Like, you can't stand in the middle of a street, especially when you've got late game there. So some shots will come through. Extends will find 1. Extends will find 2. Does he get a 3rd? He's got 2 shots left. He's going for the grenade. He gets the flash. But yeah, GG's. He's out. Nice, Max. Sorry, guys. I got a little man behind me. Okay, this has been more of a chilled one. I think I might have map stream a little bit better. We can stay with this, to be fair, anyway, because they do show the map for us. Zone obviously does go back a little bit more. We actually lose the water quite early. It's not too bad. TMO have cleared Aurora Gaming. They need a big game. They've already gone out. We will continue with them. After 6 deep. NTP will be there. Taking McDonald's compound. Good hold area. These guys need a big game as well. Without question, they've got to have a big game. Over a field, Inter. Payne's holding that sort of north side. Payne's a great player. Yeah, Content Brain in comp isn't the best. But do you know what as well? I'll give him... I can generally see him already changing. Like Bad Boy 2K. Like, his mindset is changing massively. And I just think it's time. It's time. But when a team needs to qualify through, would you take Bad Boy as a sub? 100%, right? And I think they're bolstering the decision with Mika. So, I think he's a great player. He's a much better player than me, right? He's an amazing content creator. And he's a good lad. He's a good lad as well. But he, yeah, it's just sometimes that under pressure, just kind of trying to stop that. Who's Goblin? PWD, yes, thank you for answering that. Yeah, it's PWD, not Nailup. Nailup's playing for construction workers. Dodge, they're not on the leaderboard yet. They fall over day 2. So I get to day 3, those who go past. Hooper, did everyone see SCRIMS tweet about Hakatori from the film? What was the film? The racing film, where everyone runs over to the other guy and doesn't recognize him, and then he gets the guy in the crowd, just tips his hat, and he goes, "Rest of the world salutes Hakatori." That just made me laugh. That tickled me. Oh my god. PGS 2, last game. That was insane. I was actually on a work call at the time, and I was like, sorry guys, I've got to go. I've got another phone call coming through because I had to watch the last game. I could tell he got robbed. Look, we salute him in the other regions, alright? James is down. This is one thing that happens with Team Yo, is they do get caught. By like a certain player scouting. And it's always James. Zone shifts further away. I'd argue to say that's kind of an expected shift, maybe. Yellow gang actually with the emergency pickup, right timing for them. Which is massively split. Beer fellas. Hold down now. Compound. Gotta get this out of the buggy now. Not enough to deter him. Needs to get a knock there. He's out of compound. He's out of zone. The rest of his team's further afield. Does he have to? Oh, did he get isolated here? Does all F4 buddy him? Maybe. This better position for the rest of the guys. I'll give them that. Hello, gang. Gonna hold up. Have I got? Do have it. They've not moved the map feed. Come on, move the map feed. Ugh. They've not moved the map feed properly. Don't worry. Houdini. Puffing those feathers out. In a good spot. check to see actually who's jumped off where and how many. James in a bit of a UAV. Oh my days. That's from distance. That's from the swamp. James will fall. Alright, cool. I'm gonna have to park underneath this here. Livable area. And they park the cars correctly. But as we saw from PGS, an area which is zeroed in when it comes down to mortars. So they need to get as much cover as they can. They need to ensure that this team doesn't play out on them. NTB shouldn't be allowed. PWD is going to get the Doritos out as well. They're going to need it. Now they're surviving other teams' run. Ghetto Gang should be able to help them. Who we got out towards the right west? Vis can kind of come in. TMO's coming in from the west slightly. Baldini can't quite see them. This compound will be centre of attention now. I've always called this McDonald's compound, but I don't know what other people call it. I can appreciate that's not the normal call for it. Just know what you guys call it in chat. All F4, all they've been doing is driving around, and they're still driving around. Telegraph in their position, it goes down towards that compound, so they're going to continue driving and eventually find themselves in. TM obviously, they've got to come in as well. Exhale on the south side, they are golden. They are going to be waiting for this one. And the Mythos trying to find some. Justice, Milky Way. All me up, did he? That has to be Mika. That is Mika Fanta right there. Has to be. Someone's got a links. Therefore, not sitting still. Yes, again, they get in their cars and they opt to go for a crash now. And also 4 go out in 15th place. A team which, I'm going to be honest, I was quite shocked. It's like they've done really well. And since they getting warmed up, they warmed down. I think they're overcomplicating. When they kind of just play for playing, they seem to find themselves working into a good stance. Yeah, fellas, just on the outside edge, not a bad position to be. Bruce on that south side, that's where the Lynx is firing the most at the moment. They're destroying brain lag completely. Twist was not in a good form in the comp. Yeah, they're getting better. I think Twisted Minds, I got to interview Patronians in Seoul at PMI, and he said there that it's going to take at least half a year for them to find the kind of flow. And it's not just them they talk about. A lot of teams will be kind of trying things. Some will get it right, some will get it wrong. It's going to take some time. Brief. We've only 1 kill. I've seen him in the kill feed so much. Pain lag. Good grenade. Charging forward. Where's the you little legend? What are you doing here, mate? You gaming, lads. See you guys coming on that sort of northeast side. Good position, bro. If you haven't already, give Weswick a follow, everyone. He is playing for Beer Fellas. He's in the lobby right now. And now he has to deal with a horrible shift. The shift comes down towards that south side. It holds on towards that kind of quarry area. So you can see him leading the charge. Not a bad run, but he has open terrain there. So it's going to be difficult to maybe figure out which way he wants to go in. This on the hold. This is now point gathering from them. Internoser there. Yes, this is horrible. Horrible. Group F. Group F, bro. I don't know why we picked Group F today. I'll be honest with you. I can see why the guys have put the suggestion in chat, but I would have stayed with Group A because I'm a creature of habit. We will see all the groups though. So it's F versus E first. We'll work our way backwards. The F versus D next after this one. Look away. Gets Viz. A lot of teams having to clash on the outside. If you're X-How, you're just loving this. Like at this point, I'm like, this is a win for them. Position is so good. Everyone else has to go for ascend. Pains. Denied out. Oh, they get one. Can return the favour at least. Maybe for BFLs they hold out. Don't move. This compound's out as well, so everyone's kind of clambering their way through. One surviving, Great Nade will go through. Does get the first one, he will follow. NCB on the defensive, but now defensive with only 3. Kill feed's lighting up massively. Vis getting stolen away from TMO, so they're coming in quite late on the other side. That northwest corner is going to be difficult. Gotta gang find Kadal, so he's going to fall. NCP actually get line of sight onto BFLs and confirm. That is horrible, boys. Like, you are in open field terrain at this point. Like, smokes galore. Oh. Thing is, he's just about in here, and it's kind of the worst building for you boys as well. It just hopefully maybe distracts him to a degree, but hello, let's make some money. I'm always making money. That's my sole dream. TMO, tough spot. We've got a gang member. They took the emergency pick up here, so they're cold. TMO definitely warmed up. We looking good. Shift goes back towards the beer filler side. Compound's completely gone. XL handed a victory, surely. Who crashes them? XL is spread out though, so I kind of like that. Good for Yo as well. They get to just hold the line here and just try and deny. Not a great blue zone. Grenade's good. Confirmation Michael will go down. NTB, they're refusing to fall. One will go zone. Scrap that. Zone's shocking, guys. It's bad. The observer's in problems. Grenade. Good grenade. TMO right in the middle. Got to spread back. Flash comes back over the top. Gotta go on defensive. Milky Way finds Sancho to open things up again for the second time. Send over Justice. The IGL for the team's got enough of waiting to send the car over for any. Gets the spray. TMO deletes. What a game from this team. They've reset. They had a bad last week. This is looking strong at the moment. PWD, Cappy there. PWD finds the knock. Exendi 300. Now subject away, it's M249. Grenades roll down heels, but he gets to get knock. Good hold from them. I don't know if Yo have figured out the actual read, if they've still got players behind them. He is, so Lucky Fries, he technically is, mate. But he's a sub. They basically subbed in Mika, which is an esports player. Played for Team Ascend, he played for Team Germany as well, so I think they're just bolstering the roster. And I don't think it's anything to do with Bad Boy, mate. I think that's more to do with actually they've got to qualify, right? Okay, so guys, not much of a cast today, a bit more of a chilled one. A bit more of a watch party. I've got my son in the background. We saw Bad Boy last week, right? So I think he's like second pick for them. I think Mika's the kind of guy. And I think Mika is all me up, did he? Because that's the level of banter. I got to meet Mika at PUBG Hot Drops in Cologne. They do this event in Germany every year. where it's not anything to do with esports or anything. It's just content creators and just PUBG fans get to meet and just drink some beer, have some food, they play some fun games. You get a chance to win sort of PUBG merch there as well. So if you ever get the chance, I'd always suggest going. Justice survives out 15 kills. Jeez, Justice. What a legend. It's normally as well, again, I don't know the dates for this year and if they're doing it this year, but it's normally on the weekend of the Gamescom in Cologne. To give you some idea. Me and the wife went last time. Not much of a PUBG fan, but we was there. We was there. Taps out 16 kills to the Myth-Off and a 6th place. You're like, you gotta take that. You gotta take that. Beer fellas run the gauntlet from northeast to northwest. Now in the open. Houdini doing the right thing, get rid of the tyres. Why is it blocking your messages? And YouTube. How you doing? How you doing, Aram? I don't know why the bot blocks your messages, bro. I got you covered, man. Where's all my Kick viewers? Come on, Kick. You don't ask me to stream on Kick. You don't cause me extra level of stress. Fearfellas fund another. We go for a top 4 now. Exhale in the center, Storm the lead in charge of getting a win here. Houdini will go down. I don't think there's much more you can have here. What happened to Mixie? Is he not playing anymore? Oh, you're alright. I saw you on YouTube, mate. I don't know why you got blocked over there, brother. Or the bot blocked your comment. Sorry, bro. XL 1 kill in a compound. Which mod? I'm gonna mod you on YouTube, bro. You're always on YouTube. Add as a mod. There you go. Bang. Got the power now, mate. Mod you up here as well. We're watching only Group F for the next 4 matches. Yeah, so we'll stay with Group F the whole time, but obviously it's round robin, so we will see Group E versus F. We're going to have Group D versus F next, and we'll work our way down. So each map we'll swap one out, but we'll stay with a consistency of Group F. So yeah. The other casters wanted to cover Aurora Gaming. Because arguably that it's the right decision, that they need a big game here. They have to qualify, otherwise they're not going to be going through. Construction workers, I think we're in Group A. Hold on, let me check for you. I think they're in Group A, mate. Bear with me. Oh no, they're in Group B, maybe. Hold on. Maybe B, maybe B. Yeah, they're Group B. So I use this one. Sorry guys, I've got my little man with me today. I've got him every day. But he's here, he's on stream. Let me post the leaderboard here as well. It's with rotation, so we're going to see them play. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, B. Construction workers in B. I use that. So B will be our match number 4. Grenade. Flashbang finding their way towards the end. XL needs to try and find as many points as they can. They found 4, about to potentially find 5. Baldini found a 2nd place at least. Does he try and deny the fight? Finds one. Oh my god. 3 versus 1 now. Down to a 1-shot. XL will take the win. GG's in the end. GG's. Let me move over. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy over. Yeah, GG's. Good game. The Mythos stormed it. 17 kills in the end. 17 kills. They got the damage and they got all the other bits and bobs. I'll go a quick break. When we come back, though, it will be game number 2. I'm subject to, obviously, the observers, and I'm grateful they're doing all the work for me today. So, a bit more of a chilled one. Is that Bluey? That is Bluey. I've got my son here. He's playing some games, and he is obsessed with that. Anyway, let's go for a break. I'll see you guys in a few minutes while I catch up with some Bluey action.
goes on. It goes on. It goes on. It goes on. Switch it up, I'm in my reverie, solo in my energy, sensing all your jealousy, take it. I don't care enough, I let it be, nothing off my memories. If I ever hit it ice, I'ma do my thing. Fear of missing out is scared of me. Where the fuck you been? Always gotta keep them wondering. What's the reason in front end? It look better on paper, I look better in person. It all works in my favor. It goes on, 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 switch it up, I'm in my reverie, solo in my energy, sensing all your jealousy, take it. I don't care enough, I let it be, nothing off my memories. If I ever hit it ice, I'ma do my thing. Fear of missing out is scared of me. Where the fuck you been? Always gotta keep them wondering. What's the reason in front end? It look better on paper, I look better in person. It all works in my favor. It goes on, 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 on,
Let's go! I'm on the PGS roster lineup for talent. You'll see me tomorrow. Yes, people. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Patrick, GG's. I love your unofficial announcement. It did make me chuckle. I've just seen it now. And to be fair, that's how I saw it. Yeah, man, I'm super pumped, guys. I'm super pumped. I've made PGS. Someone asked me today, did you ever see yourself making a major lineup? I'm going to PGS, we're going to like one of the major events. And do you know what? I said, I never really thought about it. But yeah, I'm pumped. I'm excited. And it's a big one. Anyway, let's get things going. We've got Miramar. It's Group F versus D. Good game, actually, to start with. It's taken away to me now. Can't wait to see it. Anyway, game 2 coming up. Here we go. Match 2. I'm able to also do this. I'm good. No, I'm not good. Oh god, is that a sync again? Why? Why? It's out of sync, but it gives you an idea. Playing path though is the southwest up towards southeast up towards the northwest. Not bad. Won't do though. My sync is not the best. Here fellas are going now. That. Okay, I'm synced back up. Fine. I'm sorted. Yes. And PGS people. I'm excited. Alright, start with the action. And let's get that over there. What are we doing now? Hot drop. Picardo, call 911. I ain't calling 911, mate, because I made PGS, mate. I'm going to be live tomorrow on the mainstream with all the big boys and girls. Oh. Excited. I want to talk. We do have a hot drop. They're not really hot drops nowadays, right? They are more lukewarm drops. So let's be honest. This is a hot drop. We're taking on a towel. After they got the win of the last game, they're losing bodies already early. I want to look at the overall. Let me look at the overall leaderboard. So, 3 sides at the top with 21 points. Hive in second with 23. The Myth-Off will find themselves in third, 19 points for them. Exhale, 15 points despite getting the win. Go Next Esports, good day. They're in fifth. Let's see if they can hold on. I can't pronounce the next team name, MTB. We're calling that, but because I've been told it's a swear word. Not a very nice word. Everlong, No Slack, Good Start, Baldine the Wishes, Combi, XD, Joker Benito, qualified anyway. Crazy, Flashbang are up there as well. Beer Feathers are on the same point, 7, NTB on the 7 as well. Game 1 done. Stand off here, the Mad's got the better peak. One knows that, so now he's going to have to back away. Oh, sorry, leaderboard. Leaderboard is here. Sorry. Look at that. Ken's. Look at that one, brother. That's last week's one. Now he's got the left peak. It's not the best peak. Welcome, bro. That one update as well. All I'd say is wait till you see the end of the game because that doesn't have a delay. That website, so just do what I do. I just don't refresh it until after the game, mate, and then you get a sense of it after the game. Monster Club, how did they do on their first game? Monster Club got a point last game, so they've doubled their effort in game 2. Difficult. He's gonna get a complete blowback there. Press V, please, so I can see the body. That's good. Oh. Oh, nice. Good use pans up. One up, one down. Exhale. Good rotation. Not gifted the circle. I'm going to say gifted the circle. Now down and out. And for Alex, Vieira needs to opt out of here. So obviously he's quite early on the flight path, have a bit of island. It's not going to go to 100 people. Brain lag. And Go Next. Go Next, he's had a good start. I really like Go Next. I think they're a good little team. A Greek team. Got to give them a bit of love for that as well. They've missed some weeks though. I think that's going to be the problem with them, right? Oh, free kick flip. If Go Next can get in this week, I think that's a big difference. Actually, do you know what? I need to get that leaderboard up because I think that is going to be such a big topic of conversation today. We're gaming tabbed out early, right, guys? So, that's not what they're going to need. How do I get to the big overall leaderboard? Find it. Let me go to here.com. I am working back on my website as well, guys, by the way, so bear with me on that, all right? I've actually got someone officially doing it. Now, I've extended my knowledge. So I need to go back. Alright, scroll down. Right, so on this page here, guys and girls, which I'll post in my chats, there's one. Actually, sorry, I'm going to post it double because I'm going to do it on this one. This is the overall leaderboard that's worth keeping an eye on. So this is our cup leaderboard. So for those teams that qualify, top 16 will go through. I know you guys have mostly seen this already. But we're now week 5 of 5. So this is our final week. Construction workers at the top. Team Nemesis have taken a break. Hive are in there as well. Jogaminito look at the drive up as well. I can't see a world that Hive and Jogaminito are going to catch up to Team Nemesis and construction workers, right? Done, dusted. But for Hive, Jogaminito, no slack, they can really change things around and see where they qualify in. If I go down to Go Next, so currently Go Next are in. They're at 16th place, right? Let's have a look. Who did I send it to? I sent it to this legend. Okay, so these are the numbers we need. 1st to 6th in the cup leaderboard. So currently, construction workers, ignoring obviously people with golden tickets, right? Construction workers all the way down to X-How are in. Now we know construction workers are in, so they're going to be qualifying through. So Team Nemesis is kind of 1st place down to now this. They will be going through to playoff day number 1. 7th to 14th will be going through to playoffs day 2. So they're missing a day, right? So for the likes of this, X-How, I think actually I can only count those 2. The likes for them, Boars, PGG, all going to try and be taking a spot. Yo going to be trying to take a spot. Yellow Gang, No Tags, and Mythov. These are all teams which, with a good day, could maybe stretch that lead. And then we see the same again. So 15th to 19th, they'll be coming through on playoffs day 3. So ideally, the teams that are qualifying now to the last cup that have already got points on the leaderboard, they're looking to try and strengthen and get an extra day out. So if they can get from day 3 to day 2, or if they can get from day 2 to day 1, that's what's going to benefit them. For some of the teams that are coming in, like the point stretch, like for one day for them to get to 19 is 28 points. That is doable, guys. 25 points actually. Remember, we go down 1, so it's 25 points. At 20, if you qualify, it's your first day. And let's say, okay, excluding if you win that day, a 25 point day is not hard to do. Would be nice to have the leaderboards. Yeah, I can get up, bro. This is the website here. This is the actual leaderboard of the day. So I'm not in charge of productions, mate. This format is hella confusing. It is and it isn't. It's an old format. It is an old format, right? So I take the format in 2 parts. You know when you saw the pyramid? I call it the pyramid scheme in PUBG. When we saw the pyramid, there's these 2 at the top, PGC and PGS. They're your lands, they're your big ones, they're your global partner teams. And they're kind of where the regional partner teams will go into, or they're for the next level down. The next 3 bottom bits is basically what we're in. We're at the... You've got to work your way through and work your way up. All you need to know is that if you can get to the cups over the course of 5 weeks, if you can put enough points on the board to get to a top 19 on the overall leaderboard, you're going through to the qualifiers. And then from the qualifiers, you meet your regional partner teams, etc. But again, the big number you need is top 2. Two people are going through. So it's going to be difficult. I also think that this is a personal opinion. I think this format is better for our grassroots teams. I think this might... I'm going to use the word punish our regional partner teams. Why? Regional partner teams can't attend the scrims. Regional partner teams can't attend the cups. Let's be clear. How you doing? Guys, had the week off. Thanks for being sexy, Mark, and thanks for leaderboard. Yeah, no worries, guys. I'm happy to show a leaderboard if you want me to after this game. We can talk about it. I can load it up. I can also show you the tweet that I'm going to PGS tomorrow. Hey, I'm a PGS people. I'm super excited, bro. Just want to see the tweet. I want to see the tweet again. Woo! There it is. Whee! Mark's making it. Enough of that. We're getting leaderboard. I'm gonna replace that with the leaderboard. I'll tell you what. I'll replace it with 2 leaderboards. So let's look at the overall. Let's copy that quickly. And let me change that. Change it to that. Oh. Okay, perfect. So there's one. And I will bring this one up ready as well. Just so I know you guys always want to ask me questions. That's fine. Oh, it is confusing though, mate. I will take your point. It is confusing from the outset because there's lots of numbers like flying around and stuff, mate, right? And you can't hold that. Giro calls this weekend. Took some time off before next weekend at SCRIMS. Yeah, at CV pinged me as well and said you guys are competing in that and you're going to take the week off. And as I said to the chat before you got in, mate, you guys are qualified anyway. It's irrelevant. I can't see any team catching you guys up. And I'd actually argue if you took first place this week, I'll give you guys some banter, all right? Because you seem to come second all the time. But you're not taking anything away. You're not gaining anything really apart from practice. And back to my point about regional partner teams, they can't play these. There's no practice for them. Now we think that's going to be a positive or a negative. We're gonna have to wait and see, and we'll see that at the playoffs. Ah, 100%. Oh yeah, 100%, bro. It's just confusing for other people on other platforms. Just confusing with new formats for both regions and PGS and PGC. This is the first year we seem to be a little bit more aligned because remember the other regions having these crazy long formats, right? And they were doing Smash War and all sorts. So it is a little bit more aligned, but it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. Do you do vlogs on PGS as well, Mark? I actually have done a vlog. So I attended PGC and PMI. I got the first draft come back the other day. I've asked for it to make some changes, so I'm waiting for that to come out. And then so that's me going to the events. I might do it's just trying to get some of the video edit, just trying to get the time to video edit because I've been doing a lot of casting recently. So I was on this morning with the PGS Showdown match. That was super fun. We were playing. Oh, voice chat muted. We were playing prop hunt. That was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. I do want to push out more content for PUBG, to be fair. Lost areas, style, zone shifting back. We didn't expect to go towards the waterfront. It's a big play back in the back again. Got to remember some of this is train is different. And like will full. Red line, clear up. Good game for them. Most of my other videos will go straight onto my YouTube channel. You don't really see them on Twitch. Twitch is a killer because they delete your VODs, mate. So whenever I do any other content, I put it straight on my YouTube channel, which is the same name. It's just Mark Powercast. You'll be able to find me on there. I also have another channel, Mark Powercast 24/7. So, like for example, after PGS, I rewatched all the PGS. And then some of you guys asked me to put other events on. So we had PMI on last week. The week before that, we rewatched PNC 2019. That was cool. Everlong, a team which is on the leaderboard already. Doing well. Exhale. Is he surviving that? He's just going to get away that way. He's phase 3. Yeah, he's good. He's good. This will be difficult though. He's gone back. He might actually time that really well, to be fair. Aurora Gaming. So the other casters wanted to watch Group F because of this team. They're a good team. They got picked up. I don't understand what. I want to say what's happening. That's the wrong terminology, but why they're not performing. They're having real hit and miss days. Good team. Really good team as well. Ghostbusters lost the owners. That's horrible. Guys that actually have been recalled really plays into their favour now. Go next esports. Get 2 back. Exhale got 4. There. So they're happy. He's timed it well. Monsters unfortunately gets caught. Milky Way is on form today, guys. On form. I'm gonna ask the production company actually built for this weekend to see if they can maybe put some lines in their leaderboard so we can help on the cup explain it. Oh, that nade doesn't help. That nade does not help at all. CPN. A team which is not on the leaderboard, and if they qualify through, it'll be the first showing. So there'll be teams that will be looking to try and capitalise on a 25-point day or a victory. A win for them will go straight through. Oh, no, white banana. Team that came out swinging on the group stage 1. Sends down, zone shift away, white banana. Giving a little bit more courtesy beat. They leave. Carrick's will find camp, so that should be a point in the favour of Aurora. It does get it. It's a difficult shift. There's a lot of bottlenecks. That's why these teams are not hanging around here. There's a lot of bottlenecks as they work their way in. Owl taking on Go next. Aldini taking on Red Lime. You got to think as well. So one big thing to focus on for PGS for this weekend, guys, is triple the prize pool and double the PGC points, right? So you kind of feel like anybody, PGC points will be going to EWC, right? You kind of feel like anyone that wins and gets some major points here is going to be going to EWC. Houdini set up a roadblock. Turns one car around, swaps over, looking for that confirmation. Does get it as well. Urix, though, oh, not happy with what happened to his team. Turns, finds one, finds confirmation on the other. They're having a rough time. The zone's not helping him, though. The zone is not helping him. Situations like that, they're great spray for Sunflowery. Again, a great player. In these sort of situations, you got to look at this rotation. The bottleneck is far too great. Like, getting in is going to be difficult. Double check the other channels, YouTube, all good. Kick, all good, no questions. Just my Twitch guys that got questions. Love it. And trying to hold off CPN. Oh, your beer fellas! Jeez! Wow, GG's. Where's that come from? It's come from the other side. Now they're making the charge. GG's. No, it's not Group A today. I'm sorry. Not my choice. I would have stayed with Group A all the way through. Good day. I'm still watching PUBG. What we want. Into having a better game as well. Here, fellas. I get this confirmation again. Difficult error to come through. Nice spray. Blue zone short. Grenade will bounce nicely. I think it's gone too far though. Oh, it does get him. TMO. Did a TMO push onto this? Maybe. Alright. Houdini and Arlo. This is surely going back that way. See how this stuff's now like not as remember before all of these sort of hills on this side was unplayable. See how the game's changed? How it reacts to different style of areas. So whereas before, don't always take into account exactly where you think the zone's gonna play out. Just try and chat to people on PUBG. There is lots of like these little apps and stuff that you can work on as well. But the algorithm, how the game works, is slightly changed. I know Free hasn't picked him up on the left. Nope. Demur finds him. Oil me up, baby. Teasing him to take the BRDM. Love it. DMO and 2. Sees one. Knows he's there. He's not going to spray. Where's the rest of the TMO guys? They're not compound space. They're not going to be able to take their angle. He comes at the back. Smoke will come out. I'm going to catch him now as he moves across. Sees him in the next building. Oh, second guess. Maybe running him over. I've got space here, TMO. Interesting driving on the mountainside, but I do clear beer, fellas. 8th place for them. Into TM playing well, actually. So, on their way into the zone. Whee! 10 kills for Buildini. That should be qualification done for them. Well, at least the next stage anyway. Game. You kind of need two things in this 5-game format that I've taken away from it. And chat, if you disagree, let me know. Either one, really big game out of the 5 and you're in, or 5 average games and you stand a chance to get in. Like, if you can do big games and keep an average point, then you're kind of always guaranteed, right? But that's the same as if you play 6 games. But I think with the 5, one big game is also a huge difference. Okay, Dicey, he's leaning. He's trying to keep his body telegraphed back a little bit. 4 average games and 1 big last one. 4 average game and 1 big last one. In the 6-game format, you're getting in as well. Yeah, you guys always do that to me. Last game's always crazy. If you guys haven't as well, give M-Clay a follow. He's the coach for Team Nemesis. And the legend. So again, give him a follow. Show love, show support. Zone shift away, still holding on to high ground, not great. I'm gonna jump up. Yeah, I'm warm in here. How? Right. Just sort of wrap their way around the BRDM. The myth off, kind of a pass. Yeah, oh yeah, same format. Freedom, same exactly same format, mate, as PS, yeah. 1 big game and 4 mega games, you're good. 5 consistent games, you're in. And do you know what? That plays with the certain teams, right? Some teams are okay at average games. Some teams sometimes better at that kind of 1 big game. The Biff off, unable to get the BRDM off the rock, and Baldini will conquer at the end. I just feel like with a 5-game format compared to a 6, it just has such more of an impact. And I know it's a stupid comment, guys, right? Because it is 5 games, and yes, a better average point or 1 big game makes a big difference. But it's one of the big noticeable differences that I've taken away as a caster. Excel, after a bad start, find themselves centralized zone. I think the TPP format, though, is easier than consistent games, in my opinion. I can see where you're going with it. I disagree slightly. I don't think all the teams kind of have the silhouetting down just yet, so the ability to kind of hide correctly and use the ridgeline to their advantage. Sunflowery obviously has. You can see he's completely got his body hidden away. One thing I have noticed with TPP format, hot drops are not hot. They're lukewarm drops most of the time now. And I find it a lot more faster paced. So when we see mid game and early game rotations, a lot more people are dying. But if you these late games, like for me now, this is pure tactics. This point they're thinking, how do we win the game? And it will generally slow down now. So we're going to see more strategy plays, like how can we play? Where can we take advantage? Where can we get the angles? And you know what? I know this is not a comment a lot of people like. I really like this. It's more strategic at the end now. Yeah, maybe not as gun blazing, right? Yeah, with the average teams, 100% agree with you, Freedom. I can see. Zico, he's just trying to keep his head down. The problem is he can't lay down because he might be exposed in one angle or the other. If he was playing prop hunt on the other side, this would be a really good place to play. Excel holding out. Might go back to back for us. Zico's been found. The biggest takeaway and one of the biggest learning curves for me, because I'm not this guy, is you need huge amounts of utility. So, sunflower shots, for especially late game, you've got to have utility. And like, I'm a smoke guy. I'm happy to rock smokes, but grenades, like nades, mollies, blue zones, they've never been really a bit of me. And that's one thing not struggled with. I'm still learning like everyone else, right? And the transition from FPP to TPP. But that's one of the biggest things that I think is my weakness now. Like, historically, I would have pushed into that shack where Zico was, right? Yes, like that. I've got that mentality to stack up and go. Like, hey, 2 of us go in there with charge. You can't get away with that now as much with a TPP format because you'll be spotted coming in so they can get the early shots. I just like the amazing push that happened. I feel like more hold angles and weight. But there is also more 1v4s that work in the favour of the 1, in my opinion, as well. Yeah, agreed. I've been away for 5 years ago, so when I last qualified, I feel more scan and push and happen. It's all about information now, Freedom, and it's all about utility late game. It's very tactical now late game, and I kind of like that. I can take your point about the aggressive blind push, like sneaking around on a ridge line. You don't get it as much now. You have to use other things in your tool chest to be able to do it. But well, you'll see it, especially like watching the PTS, mate. That early and mid game is crazy now. Mad spray, they actually catch him. Flashbang go down. How looking for a potential 2 is 3 versus 3 versus 1. Still, how you doing? Being a full good game for them. Strong game for them. Now he can like pre-line up the shots. Remember as well, the left peak is not the best peak. You want to try and take them onto the right. And also, a lot of people go into FPP to throw utility because they have not mastered utility in TPP. getting close to the wall, trying to get as much information. Rizzo thinking that might be a molly. Well played there. He's got a blue zone. Why does he not pop that out and towards the middle of the smoke, force him to the outside edge? Odin will try and hold here. Why not blue zone? Blue zone, blue zone, blue zone. Got a blue zone. Nice spray, great spray. There you go. That's a bit too late, personally, but push him to the left now. Only got a second. Jump shot. Exhale. Back to back, people. Jeez. Let's do this. Yoink. And let's do this. And it should flash for us, I think. I hope. It has. Where am I going? I need to reset it 1 second. Options, layers, edit. Reset this one. Okay. I can't quite see it on my screen, but if I refresh it on the other one, I'll be able to catch up with it. So, construction workers are... No, it takes our wrong one. I want this one. Refresh this one. Day 3 for me. You guys can see it. I'm catching up. Bear with me. Okay, exhale, 32 points. Yeah, we're on the same page. PGG slightly down on you by 2 points. Baldini skyrocket up. The Myth-Off move up as well. Let me move you guys down slightly. Myth-Off move up. Other big jumpers. Inter had a good game there. They launch up. Beer Fellas slightly out now. Go next on the way down. It's only two. It's only two games. It's only 2 games. Anyway, I'm doing some PGC. You guys are going to a break, and when we come back, it'll be game number 3.
Shut up, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
As we let the observer find the plane. There it is! Do you know how hard that is to do, though? And do you know what? I really like giving a mick about it. Game number 3 is underway. And yeah, not bad showing. Exhale for us, obviously getting 2 of 2. Got to remember Exhale obviously going out quite early in that second game, but able to get the recall and get themselves back to a centralized spot and then able to hold it down. Good play. Good play. Can't take it away from him. Can't take it away from him. Flight path here now. South towards the north-northwest. Tend to get some sort of clash. Looks like we've got a slight clash maybe on that south side. We do. Let's get over to that. I'll say we get up to it. Rely on them. PGG. Team that needs some good results. They're looking good to qualify here. Excel playing well. Well on the leaderboard. He says for this week. Excel not playing well. And not playing well. Oh my days, they've had no point games. Come on lads, sort it out. No, Excel, sorry. Pop drops is what I mean. Excel have been playing well. What group A? I want overall. Oh, I'm not the fan of the website. I'm not a fan. Rankings. But I can't complain. Why? Because I've not sorted my bloody website out, have I? Let's be honest. Voptrox, no, Voptrox I'm talking about. Everyone's 0 points. Come on, lads. In a big game. On big game. NWP on 2 points. Had a good day yesterday. Look at the stats. Yo are on 4. Jeez. Cut-off line at the moment is 15, so it's not crazy, guys. It is still a game in it. So, I know we shoot them all out yesterday. The boys are in the lobby. The boys are back in town. Adrian, who are you following? Who are you supporting? Yee. Who's Yee? Oh my god, you seen the zone, guys? Oosh. Oh, great. Down to the southeast corner. Lots of unplayable. Not good. The only advantage is there's a huge amount of teams there. I mean the construction workers. With you. I'm assuming, do you watch PAS? I don't. I could do, technically. Did you switch groups? No. So we're still with group F. Because we've got the myth off, etc. in here. But where are we now? We're on group F versus group B. No, we're not. Group C. Yeah, hold on. Construction workers can't be in here. They're group B. The teams now. All right, the teams are here, bro. Yeah. I know my teams are wrong. I'm telling you that. Because I'm not doing any observing. So when I do the observing, my team command looks up my observing file. And obviously I'm not observing, so 3 kill. Bang. Need for a second as well. Hey, that's... Oh, talk about a bait. That's a bait of pants to the face. It's difficult. Early game, mid game, aggressive, mate. Tell me. Sub-Zero. He's looking at the inside of the container. Flashbang lost one already. Hot jobs are not hot jobs, but again, this is middle of the zone, so why would you not try and clear this quickly? Oh, mate, what a nade. I got one of the reses on. He's still tagged the recall center. Recall center? Machine. Sub-Zero. Come on, where's all my Mortal Kombat fans? It's got another one as well. And man said the same one again. That's like the second time, so they have to res him quick. Tries to the Molly. I think he's got the blue chip by the looks of it. He's sending a Hail Mary. Get it back. Oh, he got him as well in the confirmation. GG's. Construction workers will be next. USS, or UST as I like to call them, because that's their tag. Yo! Lucky enough. Fax the legend. I fell short the other week. Good game. I don't mind TPP. As I'm a caster, so I've got a very warped view on things. It's interesting watching these teams and players learn and adapt, and I think that's heightened on the PGS format. Like, and with Navi coming out and winning PGS 2, I think a lot of people looked at this year and going, actually, the East regions are going to outperform us because they arguably play TPP all the time. Like even before. when they played casual, when they played ranked, they used to play TPP, right? So I think it's a really good to see Na'Vi get the win, even on the last game. I'd love to know who's going to get the win of PGS3. In a few days. We'll find out. Who do you guys think in chat's going to be winning PGS? Do you think we're going to see another EMEA team win? BP have been struggling. Just see how they change things up. I will take centralized-ish. Maybe that's more to the west, expecting that zone shifter to come back their way. Vitality really looking good, and Vitality have been looking good, and they also have been increasing. So, obviously PGS1, okay. PGS2, better. BFS have a chance to get to PGS? Mate, get out of here. Yeah, 100%, Andrew. 100%. Right, like whole compound. Bit of a chill cast today, guys, to be fair. Where's current cutoff? Current cutoff is 15th, yeah. 15 points. Where's Primal? They're below the line. Primal so far on 6 points today. Here comes that shift. Yoink. Oh, still holds on to quite a bit of the, I say quite a bit. Still holds on to some of the unplayable. PG in a good spot. They're sort of rolling that south side. They're going to try that southeast corner. Orang will still be a fixation. I think a lot of teams might sort of pile into the town. I worry about that because we see it leave the town a lot. So, when do you see that? I like to see TL show up. They've been playing like they don't even know the game anymore. I like Team Liquid. I think they're on a very steep learning curve at the moment. With the loss of Sparking, I think that's a big loss. I think that is a big loss. Yeah, you can't take anything away. 5 chocks in the rotation round. PG there, they've got to get rid of Presenti, get him off to hit their tail. I want to see VP get up there. Personally, I want to see them make the finals. Message to be to see what I can't get understanding what's going on with the team. Spoke to Sheila today, and he was talking very much about individual mistakes. I mean, exactly the same from Team Vitality. I spoke to Hello My Bads yesterday, day before? No, 2 days ago. And he was also talking about individual mistakes, so maybe not as much of a team error, but they're looking at individuals' performance when it comes down to events. So just see how they tackle it. Yeah, so no TSM. TSM basically became Team Liquid. Sonics was brought by Falcons. So Sonics folded as an org, and they basically brought out their team. So basically Sonics is Falcons. The no old Genji. Genji's actually made 2 sets of changes over their time, but you'll see some of the players across other teams. Some really big players. So Freedom, if you are watching tomorrow PGS, and one of the big names you need to be looking at is a player called Hakatori. He is in Team Navi, really strong player, high performer. When we look across our region as well, we look at the likes of Beamy. He's all account certified whiffer. He plays for Virtus Pro. You got to keep an eye out for him. He's a big hitter. There's no phase anymore. See, PO's back. I got to meet PO in a bit of content piece where PO and Tig were having chicken and beer at Seoul. That was cool. Really nice guy. Oh yeah, technically, yeah. The old CSM became Phase. Phase no more. So Phase, which is Vard, Gustav, and Fex, are disbanded now, and they're now playing this event as a team called Construction Workers, so non-org team. Not quite sure, if I'm honest with you, why they disbanded. James was the first one to sort of say leaving, and then it was very quiet from the other guys. We didn't really see or hear from them, and they weren't practicing either. But James was. So James obviously started playing with a team called TPP Tango Unit. I've got them on my website, tracked.gg, so TRACKD.gg. I've got the guy just doing an update at the moment, so that's why we've not got today's leaderboard on there. But when you look back at that old team, there were TPP Tango units, then they worked into Project Needix, and then Project Needix became Team Yo. James is playing well with the team. The downside I find with that team at the moment is they like to scout, so I have a 3-1 scout, so 3 of them will be in a centralized area, hold, but 1 of them will go out and scout. And for some reason, that's just not really working for them at the moment. They've dropped Needix and they picked up Cappy, so they are looking stronger. I've got a lot of time for Needix. He plays for Team France, really nice guy, getting a really up and coming player, but he now can't play because he was a main roster for that team, whereas Cappy was playing for a team called Starry Skies and he was a sub. Super confusing, clear as mud, but basically if you're a sub you can transfer. If you're a main player you can't. Yeah, Clip's gone. It does crop up every so often, but not any kind of esports circuit. Yeah, did FaZe concentrate a lot on PUBG? I don't know, personally. That's my only intake on it. We've still got a lot of old names around. Uber, unfortunately, is no more. He stepped away. Got some newer names like Pixel. He's retired. He was a good player. He would have actually done really well in TPP. A lot of these teams and a lot of teams also you are playing on alt accounts here. That's part of the reason why I set up that website, is to start capturing the team's alt accounts. So Twisted Minds, still Twisted Minds. Team Navi picked up Boostic. Spyro's an old name. Team finds 1, 2. Let's just find 1. Collapse in. Thanks to get this. Ben does get Leosh. Bit of a joust here. Looks the final player. Oh, they got fun on the other side though. Exhale coming here as well. He's getting his confirmations. Might help for Lyrics. Might also hinder Lyrics. He has to spin round. Exhale, roll up as well. Oh, Voxrox. I got points on the board, but not enough. 2 more games. They are going to need a big game to qualify. Are we in Tropic anymore? Exhale. Taking a fight here. Buzzface picks up a few times as well. You gotta remember, he's gonna be able to look around the corner and see you there. Can't get away with those kind of cheeky drop shots or drop holds. Not anymore, anyway. Also, we've got new maps as well. We've got Tego and Rondo. These classifiers are wildcard maps, and a 5-4 map. Miramar is also a wildcard because we play it once. That stage can get deleted there, P19. Oh, he's not going to survive out. Zone shifting back again. I'll quickly show you it. Typically, I've gone and done that anyway, but yeah. It's coming back to that compound. Primal finds one. They're split though. Be careful. I didn't see him sneak out. He has snuck out. All done. Oh, look at this. This is just knock off and knock off. Looks like, oh, really? Get a break, mate. Yeah, construction workers are in here. What is going on? Mark, how do you feel a few week long tournament like satellite TPP would how FPP would do this week? Mark, how do you feel a week long tournament set up with TPP/FPP, TPP/FPP? I don't know. I think we need to commit to one for the year. I personally like that we just stay as one. Like the week tournament, fine. But yeah, I wouldn't switch it up. This is third party central. Third party central right here. Let me double check. The guy's telling me he's pushed updates already. Deployment. Yeah, he has. It's been blocked. Why has it been blocked? One second. X out. It's having a bit of a blind at the moment, lads. Inside go down. And they fall down as well. If off. The best game for them, 1 point. No placements. They fall out in 9th place. XL and 10 kills. So 2 wins and 10 kills this game. They're not central, but I'll give them the juice. They're fighting out for this one. James is called Team Yo. PWD. PWG is Michael, Cappy, and James. PWD is the IGL. James is kind of co-IGL. And then you've got Michael and Cappy. They did have Needix. Needix obviously subbed out. And they brought Cappy in. So Steve-O's not saying yo to you. This is the team name. So super confusing. I just called yo. Okay, with you. You had me fooled. I know it's April Fool's, bro. GG's. Hey, what's up, Doc? Here, fellas. Kill confirm, XL. Slight stop for them. Mortify. PGG, close but not close enough, and also they're in hard cover and they're not under pressure. Ah, good stuff. Finds him though. Right on the money. Right on the money. They're just in cover. Find it. Don't for the blue zone, Nade. Not now, anyway. Our main follow is going to be Group F. We're going to keep an eye on. XHOW again. They're in every game they played so far, they're in a top 4. 2 out of 3 games so far, they've got a win. Has no traction for Gustav. He hasn't got a helmet either. Cautious. XL outside the zone here. Where'd you go? Construction workers are in. They've got a sea of crates. PGG just about in on the outside edge. XL swing by trying to take on the solo. He comes out. Airburst not bad. Gets the knock as well. Trying to get rid of him quick. Construction workers might try and play towards him. Oh, Baldini's found the second. He's going to go zone. XL slips away. Grenade. Damage done. PGG. Construction workers, how? Down to 1. Construction workers should take this. $16 kills though. Exhal punched a ticket already. 20 points already. Plus the kills they got from game 1, game 2. And they're driving for game 3. With 16 kills in the top 3. Yeah, in. Way underneath. Fex is Space Marine, by the way. Good stuff. Looking for a helmet. Doesn't find one. Exhale store there. Zubila gets caught. Aura is Naleb. And sawn off is Vard. Space Marine finds 1. Or Fex finds Slory, should I say? It's a re-knock. It's not a re-knock actually, sorry. I've got Zubila up. So it's a new knock. He's on his own though. Not grenades. I don't think they got any smokes, right? What are these names? This is exactly why the leaderboard's not there. I'll give you the leaderboard here. But if you click on it, you're going to see the winner of this game. This is why I made that website. So I can track the alt names for everyone. Basically all puts them under one profile. I literally have a guy messaging me now who can work on it. And he's got the top. That's a good nade. Oh, no, another one. Fex got confirmation. Presenti gets Fex. How's not out just yet. Your stuff is down with the P90 down. That's a anchor hold you've lost. You can take a couple of the guys from PGG who've been laughing. Yeah, what, for Exhal, just waiting out round, maybe. There's part of him that wants to try and set the fight on as well. They've completely pinned out. Vard funds Zubila. PGG are down to 1. It's a world Exhal could do this, you know. Doesn't quite get that confirmation. Now drives forward. They go down. He's seen him, hasn't he? That's a good molly, right? Run out of space. Run out of ammo as well. Smoke's gonna help him. Information one side. 2 versus 1. 17. What we rooting for? Construction workers here or Exhal? You gotta look at construction workers as the drivers. He jumps on the box, have a little look around. GG's. Taking the box is alright. It goes out. Smokes. DBS. Flash is alright. Can't quite see. He's been flashed himself. Get up! Get up! Oh my god. Wicked spray. Oh, GG's. How take second. Construction workers will go for first. But it's a 17 kill for how. Woo. GG's. He was cooking. He was cooking. I'll give you that. That's a big game from him. A big game from him. Nice try. Exhal though. First game. Second game was first as well. Third game was second with 17 kills. So that team's cooking. cooking on gas. Right, let's have a quick break. I need to go talk to my web designer. I'll see you guys, though, in the next round. Peace. we go. Just doing something, guys. So I'm gonna take my break and watch a few of the games for you guys. Just again, I've got a website design at the moment on making a few updates behind the scenes to make it more efficient with the website. It's definitely reached the level of my capabilities, should we say? Take long, but to be honest, I just need to add. What I'm doing is basically I'm adding all of the lobbies that have happened this week. So I've been a little bit slack. Every week at the moment it's been a little bit later. It comes down to kind of getting things sorted, and it's just the system is not doing what I need it to do correctly, and especially automatically. So I do want to fix that. Oh my god, Beerfeather's got him with a pan. Yes. Wow. You can also take his shit. Get out of there. Hand him. Drox is in slot 18 for day 2. E. The teams, there's a lot of teams that are expected to be here and not. Which means we're already saying, to be fair, we're already saying goodbye to some of these teams that are on the leaderboard that haven't made it to today. They're not above the cut-off line. Sadovin, Kosa. Are in here, August. Or there are 2 August as well. There's an August in APAC as well. Got a really cool logo. Off of Hope, Redline made it through yesterday, so they're here. Mbappe. Not. Next. E. E. Oh my god, I was able to mute before I sneezed. What's on, guys? 2 more groups doing, that's it. Oh. More gaming, make it in. Banana did, Inter did, Inter playing well today actually. I'll see with them. You not. It's not. This guy not doing as well about capping. Someone request here, Ultra the same. Here the Thunder, this qualified for midday. And Wild Division. Go in Group E, Group F, the final group. Same funeral made it through. Ghetto gang made it through. These boys. This is a tough group. Benito. Dragons. There they are. I've lost on request. Speaking of devils. Only fear gods. Propulsion. They were in Group F, and the Mythos were also in Group F. Save. Right, let's have a good chat. What are we saying? So what groups are we focusing on here? We're focusing on, well, Group F is the main one, and this should be Group B now, but Group B was not Group B a minute ago, so let me double check. I reckon it's going to be Group C. So we're on F versus C at the moment. So in C, we've got Storm Request, Hive, Skittles, QAS, Wishes, 100 AR, Starry Skies, and Without Dope. What questions we've got? F, oh, April Fools, no. April Fools here, man. Everyone's chasing cars. Schengen's car is not moving anymore. Hello. Oh, spin. Spin. Justice fall. Rookie way. He's saving him all the time. Where it runs over. There's confirmation. There's confirmation, oil me up, and justice. Yeah, it's a bit more of a chill cast there, guys, so apologies. Sit back, I'll watch, I'll listen. Got PTS tomorrow. Look at the zone. So the city's obviously in. It does go back heavy towards that sort of southeast corner. You can make it. Yum. Take the high ground. So much water. Has to go east, right? Has to go east. There's no question about that. On rotation with the boys. They're far out as well, XL. Really far out. Oh, okay. Not as I expected. So shifts north. Still has water in. Still more on the east side is favourable. Skittles don't need to move just yet. Lots of areas to cross, but also a couple of choke points that people might rally to, should we say. Feathers, 16 place for them. They're running to how after that pan execution. How qualified straight away. 3. Django got caught the push. Quite a difficult zone. Look in the zone now. Look at where's he go? Northeast again? Has to, right? Has to hold that compound northeast and play back. Can't see a world that we have to water out again. Hunted down Skittles and Exhale hunted down Hive. I've qualifying it, guys. Isn't it got the leaderboard open? Yeah, that's a trick. Go underneath the car. Uses protection. Exhale, 55 points. GG's. As it stands, Hive is currently in 29 points. Cut-off now is 22 points. Beer Feathers can't catch a break. They're still on the outside. Foptrox, jeez. I'd like to have seen him in. Prime on 7 points. Ivan on 7. 3 tag teams on 7. Onyx Esports on 19. Jocko Benito on 19. PMA on 19. One game. One game and 6. The Myth are in at the moment, 27 points. Ho. Here comes that shift. Okay, so it doesn't hold on to the compound on that top side. But we are going to see an east and an east again, right? Justin trying to find a home. Oh, where he goes, though. And over here somewhere, pray and wait, but gonna get away with that. Crash and find one. Phase 4 as well, so if he goes out into the blue, he's gonna go down. So reliant on someone getting knocked here. X out. Eyes to the sky. Could be good, could be good, could be good. Airburst maybe. Ah. Deep damage. Justice falls down. Lurix finds him. Tiska finds. Exhaust. Okay, it was just a little bit too late. Lurix hasn't got a helmet even anymore. But like, where are they going? They're gonna take one of the high pillars maybe, but good luck getting off. Tail rotation pass, brain leg. Get some damage. X out. Arguably their worst game so far, but it's been a good day. They've qualified. Doesn't really matter. They did take the high ground, and they are taking full advantage. 1 kill, 1 confirm. In the open, rain hell down on him. I was gonna say, he's gonna knock his own player. Absolutely love it. You know when you just think something's gonna happen, you look at it and go, yeah, that's not looking good. Someone's got twitchy feet. Move off, eliminated. Crazy Penguin, hello. Hope you're doing fine. I am doing more than fine, kind sir. Why? Because I've been announced as a caster for PGS. I am happy as Larry. Not as much of a cast today, mate. I am chilling, watching some games, doing my homework for this Saturday. Well, I've got a double shift. PGS finals day 1, followed by the final PEC Weekly Cup. You're playing well. I haven't got any heavy U2, that's a problem. Oh, thank you, bro. Need some utility here. Ball's not helping. Best emoji there. Best emote, should I say. Can't get him, you gotta go. 0 swag. Skittles 9th place, 9 the placement points. Grenade. Wishes full. Better game from Aurora Gaming. They need something big. They've had a bad start to today. Headshot. Brain lag out. Well, the next game's already started, so this is going to be a quick ending. Oh, gaming. I need a bit of salvation game. I think they got it. Grows helping out. See the second. Great peak. Caution, caution. Nice shots. Hard. Good position though. Just needs to juggle the fight from both sides. Summer request can't get to him. Enters his danger. JR. Okay spot? Oh my days. Andrade, I should win this. I got the numbers. I can just drive forward now. Nice. Into out. 4th place for them. Flashbang. Looking for a 3rd. Nice, clean. Three versus 3. One's out. Request, easy, got this. Done. Fighting back. XCO. XCO. Wake up, paralyzed. Rotation rounds, you have the off ankle. AWM is going to cause some problems. They're focusing very much towards that side. I suppose that south corner. They're in here. Aki's not dropping the ball. He knows. He knows. Grenade. No damage. Car's crashed up. AWM's going to be huge. Is that 100 AD off throwing this? He's one in the smoke. He's got one wrapping down low. He has to focus on keeping his boy alive. Grenade's good. Grenade's perfect. This grenade's going to go good. It's going to be 1 versus 1. You can get the res. You can get the res. 100 ADR, not close enough. Different game style. I like these moved, but it's 2 versus 1 again. It's got a P90 though, guys. Nice read. She's isolating in 1 versus 1. Nice play. Someone request. Got to try and control this. No, no, no. Watch him. Watch him. He's in here, though. Utility's out. So he's looking down. He's just trying to get as much information as he can above. But dangerous. He's got to flick that gun up. Flashbang push, maybe. Oh, it sees the rotation. Running to Narnia. He's got 2 more smokes. Some requests going for a split. Not bad. Better position they were. 14 kills as well. They've had a salvation of a game. I mean, not refresh my leaderboard. Were they in before? Okay, so they're up in 4th anyway. So this is a full qualifier game now for them. Does he get the better of him with the P90? Maybe. If they're close to their smokes. They're on the dot. Strong request. Enough ammo to finish out. Maybe drop that second gun. Drop the MK. Spotted. 1 versus 1. P90 is always going to be dangerous. Oh, I showed him as a orb there, but here's a P90. Blue zone's not bad. It's only 1 blue zone, so he can tank a bit of the damage as he sort of remains into that sort of blue spot. He does have a big gap here now. Spotted, blue zone's there, and Stormer request. Lightning doesn't strike twice, but it strikes strong. 15 kills, 25-point game. That is a huge GG's for the team. They've already qualified as well. Exhale, not a bad game. Well, not a bad day, not a great game for them. Last one. XDD obviously launching their way up as well. Let's have a quick break. When we come back, though, it's the final game. It'll be Group F versus Group A.
Shut up, shut up. Shut up, I shut up, shut up, I shut up, shut up, I shut up, shut
It's the final game. Game number 5. Flight path though, straight west to east. Heart, soul, grassy pastures that is amazing. Wrangle. We are staying tuned with Group F, but we are against Group A now. And I can have a little waffle about the leaderboard after I give it a refresh. Day number 3. Rankings overall. Storm and Request now still in the lead, 65 points for them. Second is an X-How, PTG all good with 51. All secure spots. Even to argue XDD, Vis, No Slack in now. Baldini will be in as well. Everlong and Hive. Difficult to take it away. We're getting to this kind of grey area though, as we move into a naughty word. Construction workers, flashbang, grief, Inter, Freeside, and the Myth-Off. The Myth-Off hold the bottom of the line. 28 points is the current cutoff. A bad game here for the Myth-Off means good night and curtains for them. But does it mean good night and curtains for the overall? No, not really. I don't think. Let me double check my statement. They're on 54 points. Like, so they'll be qualifying. I think the question is, what stage are they arriving in at? So, one to watch. The beer fellas. Where are they? Are they in? Are they in? Not in. No, they're out. They're on 22 points. Yeah, so the Myth-Off on the cut-off line, 28 points. Freeside on 28 as well. Inter now 28. Grief on 28. Flashbang 29. Construction workers on 31 as well. So, all up for grabs. Baldini on 38. Question mark. If a lot of teams have a big game, does mean we might see them go out. Group A pretty stacked as well. No stack get the initial kill. A Sunflower Wheat will now fall. Zone goes early. Zone goes north. As we do see it go up towards that kind of north side of Zaki. Down to kind of Gatka. It does scream of Everest. Jog Benito in this lobby as well. Team which is qualifying through today number 1 already. And the beer fellas need a big game, and they need to slow down the push. Flashbang, there comes smoke, so they're holding out the outside edge. You need reinforcements, they are coming. Yes, shotgun in hand. Back wall. Shotgun does damage, not enough. On the outside, beer fellas trying to get Diplometer out, and he's on the inside. Beer fellas go down here. They might need to open up the pipe because they will be coming no more into the lobby. Shotgun in hand. Downey with the backup of Noddy finds him. This ends Big Mountain south of containers. Remember that. 100%, mate. Okay, so you're going north side to the mountain. I think it plays. I'm going to go. I agree with you. But I agree that I think it's going to go more towards the west. So we're going to see Everest. And it might come Everest. It is going to be on Everest. I'm tempted to say it's going to be on the west side of Everest, and we're going to hold on to tennis for some time. And it's going to play to that southwest corner by Hospital. I'm not sure. Who are top 3 teams from each region? Oh, good question. Depends on what status you go to. You've got to put the global partners in there anyway, right? But if I take some of the global partners out from what I've seen so far, I think teams need to be looking at a couple. Team Nemesis got to be up there for me. No Slack, who in this lobby now are up there. Jogger Benito have been looking quite good in our region, arguably as well. I think Jogger Benito struck a replacement. Team Nemesis is a bit more of an overall package. So out of the global partners and the regional partners, I'd go Team Nemesis. I'd love to see Team Liquid do better for the North region or the Americas region. I'm really interested to see how Rock will perform with Sparking going there. That Brazilian lineup could be absolutely insane, but time will tell with that. I've really got a lot of time for Furia. I met them at PMI. Do you know what? And obviously at PGC as well. Such a nice group of people. Like, the lads are really good. The staffing for them. Coaches and the additional staff that they're helping them for Team Fury are insane. So that massive kudos for me. What else we got? I didn't get time to really speak to a lot of the APAC teams. I've got like huge amounts of time, like when I'm watching. I think Petrichor Road are playing well at the moment, but they can be hit and miss a little bit. Just see how they perform. 17 Gaming haven't been performing too well. Made in Thailand, insane. Kiss, insane. It's difficult in that region because a lot of teams are pretty close and it comes down to style of play. Depends on what you like. You've got to also like Falcons are in there, team Twisted Minds TM in there. VP, I'm a huge fan. Days. GG's. Oh my days. Yeah. I don't know why that is denied that, but I shall allow it. I'm going to trust you. Whatever that means. It's good. Do I need to translate it? See what it means. The mod's on extra high alert, mate. We shan't talk about World Cup here because England, I watched the replay today and it was shocking. I haven't watched enough PEC to know all the lower teams. And do you know what? That's why I like this format, because you get to see them coming through week after week. So you start to see the same names coming up. Same with PAS. Exactly the same circuit for us. Kind of the team nemesis is a team which you should know. Sociedad, Navi, etc. There'll be one to watch. Construction workers, you mentioned, our Phase, Hive are a team which can be hit and miss a bit, but they're doing well at the moment. Joga Bonito, Croatian, crazy, aggressive, love them, struggle replacement. But it's what you're going to see. No Slack, the Finnish team, Finland team, playing well, playing strong. Lower last year, but there's like a shift for them, and I like that they're kind of riding the no slack wave at the moment. Fist doing well. They have bolstered with Pains. We've gone through multiple times. No tag team, Italian Stallions. They're coming through. The myth off, hit and miss at the moment. Voptrox are in. Big game. We want to see. I don't know. Voptrox are not in. They're in 15th place. Oh, that could, if they need to qualify. They're on 36 points. What's the cutoff? 25. Oh, I'd be close for Voptrox. What did they do in the last game? Please tell me they got off the bottom. They came off the bottom at least. Where are they now? There's Voptrox. 12 points. Oh, mate. Oh, huge game for them in the last game. We're not watching them. Is our Italian Stallion team. No tag. Takes to the waters. The depth charges coming from Inter. You're going to need some help. I want to go under the water if I get airborne while you can. You know, this is the thing. He's not gathering his breath at the moment, so. Boat. We'll go under now. He's going to the boat. Round. McIntosh should have stayed above the water. Lone shift come back. Here comes that south. Come on. Southwest again. I think you're right, though. I think it is Grand Containers. You want to know Iro? Yeah. Remember PNC? Turkish team's always interesting to watch recently. They don't understand how to play passive. They full center the center. Hit or miss. They make it somehow. No, it's not. Good player. A lot of the great players get that. Hakatori got hounded for ages. And now you just look at him and LAN. And it annoys me because I don't allow it in my chat. And before they kind of got picked up in RV, he was like, he's a hacker, he's a cheater. And then he got to Navi, and then Navi was getting hounded by it as well, right? And I think everything was focused on how's Navi going to do? How is Hakatori going to do at LAN? He can't cheat. And do you know what? He fucking smashed it. And now he's smashing it LAN after LAN. And people are like, yep, can't say anything about that. Not a hacker, just better than me. Yeah, 100% did the same with Boostic. Like, I can't comment. I don't understand how the cheats work. I know there are cheats out there. I get it, right? But there's also a hell of a lot of decent players that are better than me out there. So, yeah. They did the same ones as well back in the days, I reckon. The laser, mate. You're talking about Alexander. It's the man. Yeah, it's a shame. I feel like as a community we need to not allow it. Just call it out for what it is. I do it all the time. No, not allowed. Unless you understand how the cheats work, don't talk about it. Let the professionals deal with that. Is it happening in all games? Yes, it is. I don't understand how it works. It's not my place. Not my place at the moment, guys. Nedix wasn't a problem of yo. No. Chubby at 492 on YouTube. Change things up. I got a lot of time for Nedix. I like Nedix. I think he's a great player. I think he PNC for Team France really showed the world what France could bring to the table. Noddy launching NATO at the top, has to back away as Simon has been knocked. The rotations come around the other side, so we pray from them. Exhal looking good this today. I've got no chats on Kick, so Kick's quiet. I can leave that alone. Oh yeah, if someone's tracking someone, freedom, but we can see that now because we can put X-ray on, and it's very obvious. So especially when they're on stream, it's hard to get away with. But generally still, when people come into like chat and just go, this person is a cheater, no, like that. In WP, I was told to watch out for these boys. Noddy confirmed they're storming over the mountain. It's definitely not going. It's going southwest. No, it's not. It's going southeast. Right, you got it wrong. Sort your coaching ability out, mate. Your algorithm's knocked out. I did say southwest though, so that's why I'm not a coach. One thing I will say, guys, Everest always holds zone. Like, I'd say 90% of the time, he gets his own every time. And then it comes down to timing. Man, trying to not telegraph where he's coming, moves and shimmies towards the left just to hide his body a little bit more. Really help him. Sutter gets Slavin as well, so they'll start getting involved in this one as they will storm their way in from that north side. Looks like going back for the aggressive stance and Baldini. Look, was that a taxi? That's a taxi getting picked up. They want to come in at northeast corner. Look, not a bad play. Not a bad play at all. PMO, long rotation for them. Oil me up. Oiled the gun up too much. Yeah, huge circle for them. The Myth just can't get a break at the moment. Yeah, Ormeo. I think that's Mika Alexander. I will check after. I'll add him to I'll add him to my website after, and I'll be able to tell. Benito's there. He's itching to drum at the push up there. Bastani knows. He's got a grenade though. There's one. There's two. 1 versus 1. No stacks dead in it. Got an IXC, good player. Good player. Watch him. Tony's gonna shift. Should play down towards the south. We go. Let's go southeast, southwest road, as I said. Not quite hospital, but I get it right in the end, alright? NWP's steamrolling that top side. They can go back now. Gets in the car. Justice is the IGL for the team, the in-game leader. Sixteen teams, phase 4, you know. Excel qualified, they can do whatever they want. Into backs and forwards, run over their own man. And a bit of rags here. Sat up. But no slack launches to blue zone. No blocks of smoke, sorry. Jumps and hops towards the other one. Sees the move. They've gone for the split. Trying to get the angles. Pops another smoke. He's going to bunny hop that one forward as well. Inter now going to fall. Oh, he's behind that car. Excel from over the top. Give up the position. No kills here for Exhal today yet. Got meds, phase 4, gotta get rolled in. Gonna be a kill, gonna go zone, No slack, qualified. Gonna be seeing them Saturday. No problems there. It's a packed circle, it is, mate. A lot of teams obviously need qualification, that's why. NWP and Makota. So lock in, I'll watch these guys. They're having a good day. Are they even in yet? LWP currently not in. They're coming in 19 points at the moment. They are sitting in 34th place. 31 is the up, I think. Zone shifts back down. Excel 11th place. Where is he? Right, he's left the chat. He knows, mate. He knows I'll be calling them out for his dodgy coach calls. Always putting the work. They need a big game here. They need a big game. They're currently sitting on the outside, but they're in a good position. Need to deal with Baldini That's not what you need. Need to get the resin as well. Great nade. Oh, that second one's got confirmation. He's got a second as well. Now gets him, so that's not good for them. They're down to a 2. Final game in a dream. Yes. Maybe. Maybe. They can get off here. They come on this sort of south side and wrap into this rock. And then wrap on the north side and get an isolate TMO. It's 2 versus 4, but if they get a good grenade, if they get a knock, they might be alright. Gotta isolate the myth off. The myth off won't drop the ball though. Just as the IGL, so be fixated and showing it. Alright, get in alive. Got the short side. Naturally, you're going to try and go to this north side anyway, right? That'll be the best play for them. Is Sweden even getting a spot on PNC? Mate, Sweden can go out drinking, mate. So Sweden's getting a spot. I'm saying, I'm putting a word in. They gotta get a spot, bro. Crazy night out with Team Norway and Team Sweden. I'm telling you that. If you're there, you know. He's got a video of me drinking, so I can't say much, boys. I was there rocking my Team UK jersey. I was there. The old boys. Never felt so old coming out the club at like 5 a.m. in the morning. It's daylight. I'm like, what the fuck? That was a good night. I was super glad I wasn't working the only way. I'm super glad I came as a viewer. Thank you for PUBG that provided me a pass and all that jazz. Okay. Yeah, I've seen it. If there's any of our own files ever released, you're done. Facts. Oh, what happened in PNC stays in PNC, right? We should get more of us going though this year. It is a good time, guys. It is a really good time. And I was super pumped to go with December for PMI when I got invited. And I was like, oh my God, yes, this is going to be sick. There are going to be other people there where I can go out and do a few bits and pieces. Obviously, I'm doing a bit of content, so I can't be as like crazy as I was as like a fan, right? Because I'm there working. What I didn't realise is Seoul is bloody cold. Cold. -10. I was packed ready for shorts and summertime vibes again. I want to go, like, guys, I'm down. If we get a group of us going again, I'm down. I'll see if I get any more of the UK guys. At least get one other that can hold up a UK banner with me. I've got so many of the jerseys as well. I've got India, France, Germany, UK, Korea. But keep going. Get digs in. Alright, you're wrong on the call, mate. I told you at the Southwest. You're coaching Dodge, mate. Great spray. Great spray. 7 kills, not bad. 8 points so far for them. I think he has a team descending down on him, though. Oh, a flashbang from Narnia gets him. Oh, had a sun pipe. F1. Surely coming from the compounds. It's wonderful living here, but it's difficult. Ain't lagging. I don't think Aurora Gaming are enough, you know, to qualify, guys. I can't see them getting out this spot, and they need a win. They need a win today. If they don't get a win, they're in the bin. As it stands in the overall leaderboard, they're not qualifying. They're like 26 or 27 I was one out. They ain't qualifying. 7 Gaming the same. Red Line needs to get in to qualify. They want to stand a chance to get in. Left it down to the last week. Red Line are well out in the reds. They're not in our lobby, but they need a huge game. Good night. Good night. Oh, nice split. Here comes the push forward. Raw Gaming fighting with everything they can to get out of here. Stacked up. Lyrics finds 1. Finds 2, sorry. It's down to 1. Well, 10 HP, 1 shot and he's done. The blue zone tickle him, his little toes, and he's gonna go. They clear a fight. It's Aurora Gaming digging it deep. Oh my god, they need a win. They need a win and kills. Kind of upset now. It's 5 games to the 6. I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50, bro. I think 5 games, we said earlier, I think it's more of a bigger impact that you need to get a win or like a big game, 1 big game and you're in. Or 5 individual games. There is no option to throw a game away anymore. And I think this is what we're seeing with Aurora Gaming. They need a big game. They have to fight. Everyone's 7 kills. Aurora Gaming, we're in the top 4. They need to qualify. Needs utility. Gets a raft of it. Don't go down. Oh. Let's try and hold on here. Correct. 3 kills extends to TMO in top spot. Gauze in top spot. TMO, I'll show you this bit. Hold on. Wink. They're on the outside, then that sort of north corner, so they've got higher grounds. That's not great for Aurora Gaming. They're going to move in. Isn't PG 3 going on right now? No. Why? Because I'm casting it. It's happening tomorrow. Nah, that's tomorrow. My first ever PGS. Let's go. Zero pump. It's not lang. I'm still at home, peeps. I'm still at home. But I'm happy. I'm grateful PUBG esports to pick me up. Thank you, man. What time tomorrow? I think I'm call time is like 9:30 in the morning for me. And I think the games kick off at 11. Players are all in Korea, yeah. So all of the casting this year for all of the majors are remote for casters. I'm making the assumption here. I think EWC will be on venue. I think PGC will be on venue as well. Look, do you know what, Flop Father? If there's more money going in the prize pool for the players, I can cast from home, bro. As long as we still have a couple in the year that we're there, I think that's a good balance. Like, for me personally, I think Lyrics needs to only go on the right peak, not a left peak. More money for the players, right? I think the biggest thing we miss out is the conversation with the players, right? Because we can't guarantee to get information back. And I think there is a big element of that on mate, PMO on my face. Run through that. I think, yeah, there is a massive advantage of casters being there. You get to keep a conversation with not just the players, like coaching staff, like analysts that are there as well that work for the teams. So you do get a lot of additional information. But like for PGSs, if we can get more money in the back pockets of players, GG's, I'll take it. More events this year as well. That was a good game. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. Let me hit the refresh button. Refresh done. Is refresh done? Yeah, it is. The Stormer request to be qualifying PGG, X-How, the Myth-Off, Fizz, XDD, and no Slack. Naughty Words, Baldini, Freeside, Everlong, High, Flashbang, Sorry Skies, Boars, Redline qualify. Wow. That's a big game from them. Jeez. No construction workers in. No Jocko Benito. Where are they? No Jocko Benito either. I'd argue to say that it doesn't really matter. In the slightest. Why? I can show you why now. Hold on. Let's make it a bit bigger. Let's quickly see the rest of the leaderboard. No, Inter, their journey stopped. US, EST, no. PMA, no. Go Next Esports, no. Ooh, no yo. I'll show you why. This is the overall PEC leaderboard as it stands. So construction workers not coming in, doesn't really matter. Nemesis not playing because they're doing the duo tournament just for fun. Again, doesn't really matter. Hive doesn't really matter. Benito the same, doesn't really matter. No Slack is on that kind of cutoff point, right? So the fact that they're in, they're going to be able to fight their corner, and you'd argue to say that's a good thing. That's a good thing, right? They would sort of dig themselves out. Because we're looking from 1st to 6th. Obviously, X-How and Viz, now they'll be fighting things out. And obviously for X-How, they've had a good day, and Viz have had a good day. So at least they're now going to be able to fight their spots out coming into this weekend. So good play from them. Boars, look, they're in, but they're cut off side. They're all going to be able to fight, yeah, because they're in their 15 places above red line. So they're going to be fighting out. PGG in. Team Yo, they're in 10th place at the moment at 62 points. They're unable to make any more points for this weekend. And we're looking for a top 19. So obviously 62, you got to look at that as, yeah, it could be close, but maybe not. The ones I'm worrying about now are the likes of Voptrox, Go Next Esports, like PPRU. Are they even going to make it in? 6-7, are they even going to make it in? Like QAZ, they've never qualified today, right? So they're on the cutoff, 25 points. So any teams that now take over 25 points, QAZ's opportunity to go to regionals, they're out. 6-7 the same, PUBG RU the same. Maybe the 30 points, they're not that far of a stretch, guys. They're not that far of a stretch. When we look at who we've got in, so who qualified today, Skittles are not in, so they're not going to be chasing this. That's unfortunate for them. So their regionals end here. iBanana haven't qualified either, have they? Say no. Like I saw, no. Redline. Okay, so Redline is a great example. Redline have now qualified. They're on 22 points, right? They only need to get to 25 points over 5 games, and they're qualifying. Who else we got? Who else have we got in that might be on this leaderboard that's down here? Aurora Gaming didn't qualify, so they're ended. 7 Gaming haven't qualified, they're ended. Storm and Request, again, outstanding day. Top the leaderboard. A good day, another team drops out and they qualify. Inter, like the same. Inter's qualified, right? Oh no, Inter hasn't qualified. No, they dropped out. Their journey ends. PMA journey ends. Everlong are in. Another team that could qualify through. They need to get some points. They're on 13. They've not had the best start, right? So teams like Flashbang, they're not on this leaderboard, right? No, so Flashbang, a good game from them, a good day. They need to get above that leaderboard. Where do we stand? Hey, I'm on tomorrow, peeps. PGS will be kicking off tomorrow with the winner stage for PGS 3, triple the money in there, but more importantly, double the PGC points. And this arguably is the stage that they want to win. Why? Because they'll be going EWC. They get the PGS points, a guaranteed win. A win here guarantees them kind of the PGC, EWC, Esports World Cup. So more to watch there. I'll be back on Saturday for this leg of things as well. So we've got to really keep an eye on actually those teams. Some of these teams' journeys ended. They've not been able to qualify enough. They've not been able to put a lot of points on the board. And that is a shame because they've been looking good. They've been looking pretty strong. But they've been unable to do it. So, yeah, journey has come to an end for them. Yeah, so we'll be back Saturday. So I'll be doing double shift, PGS 3 break, and then I'll be back on main channel for a bit later. So you, unfortunately, going to have to stick with me for the whole day. Let's find some of the raid, though, if we are on Twitch. What people playing? Who should we go raid today, people? I'll tell you what. It's a friend of mine. He's down the road. He's a DJ. He's nuts. He's nuts, but it's Wednesday night, people. Why don't we just go have a party? So we're going to see that. Fake obviously when it has jumped in. Yeah, casting really don't have to be on site yet. Fine. The buy soon. Come on. Hopefully. I hope I'll be there. Chat.gg. I need to work on it. I've got a guy working on the website at the moment, so he's working on the automation stuff. So I will update this event. And I will go back and also do a few bits and pieces after. So stay there. I've got to get to the gym. I've got to say love and leave you guys. Actually, do you know what? No, I've got to play some games. I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow morning before PGS. I'll see you all on the main channel. That's it from me. Peace.